Tonight on protests going on around the country and right here in southern Colorado. Today, people are gathering, protesting against President Donald Trump and Elon Musk. This is a look at some of those protests happening in Boston, Atlanta, Annapolis, and Salt Lake City.
They're also happening here. Reporters Michelle Wells and Aaron Vitito covering that now. And in a few minutes, Michelle's going to break down the Pueblo protests. Let's turn first to Aaron, who spoke with protesters in the Springs. And Aaron, they had a lot to say about President Trump's administration.
And Adam, immigration was one of the central topics here, with a lot of people carrying signs protesting President Trump's immigration policies, and the group of hundreds of people eventually marching over to the El Paso County Sheriff's Office to protest just that. Those I spoke with say that it was one of many topics they wanted to address this President's Day.
I'm just here to protest. There's a lot of things going on in the government right now that I just don't agree with.
No, we have been following how the Trump administration's immigration policies have impacted us here in the Pikes Peak region. You probably remember recently the El Paso County and Teller County Sheriff's Office both announced steps to allow their deputies to work with federal immigration officials, they say, to address undocumented immigrants who commit violent crimes. It's an issue that President Trump did campaign on and has expressed support for.
To address these violent criminals, we must have our hands unshackled by these Colorado laws.
Protesters also address federal cuts, saying they disagree with the authority that President Trump has given to Elon Musk. But that is an issue that was addressed by our own Congress Representative Jeff Crank. He says he supports Elon Musk and his federal cuts, saying it addresses what he calls abuse, waste, and fraud in federal government. Live in Colorado Springs, Aaron Vitito, KKTV 11 News.
Okay, Aaron, thank you.
Michelle, at the protest in Pueblo, federal funding cuts were a major focus there.
Adam, Lindsay, people marched down historic Union Avenue here in Pueblo, chanting and demanding action be taken.
This is what democracy looks like.
Earlier today, demonstrators walked from Rawlings Library to the Sister Cities Plaza in downtown Pueblo, holding signs which said, "Stop the coup, stop fascism, and save democracy." A demonstrator I talked to tells me the way the country is currently being ran does not benefit those struggling financially.
We need to start taking back our country. We've got a lot of very rich people going on the country right now, taking a lot of freedoms away from everybody, taking a lot of money away from everybody, taking a lot of benefits away from everybody.
We reached out to the Republican headquarters about the demonstrations today, and they tell me in part, quote, "To me, it appears the protest focused on Elon Musk, and I support saving all taxpayers' money by cutting waste, and I applaud the transparency of the Trump administration by exposing the waste." Also at the demonstration today, speakers say they do not want to work against Republicans, but rather work in unison with them. Live in Pueblo, Michelle Wells, KKTV 11 News.
All right, Michelle, thank you.